So hey YouTube, I'm getting ready to turn the LED lights on, all of them for the first time, and I put something I wanted to share with you guys. I posted the video the other day about getting motivated, getting out and get it done, and I worked that night, and then had other things planned the last two nights. And then today I got out and have got all my LEDs up and wired in. I'll still have to run them back to the switch and to the permanent power source, but for right now I have a plug-in wired up where I can turn them all on and see what it looks like. So without further ado, let's plug it in. Wow. It is absolutely, it's amazing. So bright in here. I don't know how this is showing up on camera, if it looks as impressive, the difference, as it does in person. But it definitely it makes me glad that I got out and did it. So something else I was wanting to talk about today. I've got a young guy. He's 15 years old. He comes out and works for me most Saturdays. He's a really, really good kid. And he came out and was working today. I don't know if you all can hear the rain on the tin roof, but it started raining. We were working outside, or I had him working outside, and it started raining. And I didn't have too much for him to do because I was putting the lights in. I couldn't really show him what all needed to be done. So he'd called his dad to come pick him up, and we had a few minutes. And there's a board that has fallen off of my barn here. It's inside the shed, what used to be the exterior wall of the barn. And it's just a small board that needed to be nailed back up. And so without giving him any direction, I thought it was a good time to see what he could do on his own. I told him to to fix it. And he asked me, well, how or why? And he asked me what I wanted him to do, and I said, well, I just want you to fix it the best you can, and I will see what you can do on your own. And he went over there, he got a hammer, and he started nailing it up. And when he got done, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was, instead of actually sitting back in the hole where it went, it was off to the side and over on top of the boards on one side and back inset in the hole on the other side. It was crooked. And I was kind of half expecting it. I was watching him do it, and it's not how good of a job he did that upset me. It was, and I shouldn't even say upset, but that made me take the time to give him a lesson. It was that I didn't feel he was doing his best. Now, I've been a carpenter most of my life. My father was a carpenter, and his father was a carpenter, so I don't expect him to do a job like I would do, but I wanted him to give his best. I've always believed, there's a saying that I always say, is if you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly. This isn't meant to be a religious rant or anything like that, but I remember when I first heard Colossians 3:23. It's whatsoever you do, do it wholeheartedly as unto the Lord. And I really took that to heart. So now anything I do, I try to do the best I can with the abilities I have and with the materials that I have at hand. Is it always perfect? It's not, but it's the best that I feel like I can do. And so I took that moment to talk to him a little bit about, I told him about Colossians 3:23, and he's a young man, he's a believer as well. And I asked him if what he was doing, if he felt that glorified God. And, I could see it in his eyes that it was registering, and it was kind of an awesome moment that it was registering with him. And he's just a good kid in general. I can't stress that enough. He's just a really good kid. Well, he took it down, he started redoing it. It took him a while. And when it was done, it looked decent. It didn't, wasn't the best job ever, but I fully believe he did the best job he could do. And I asked him, he asked me if I thought it looked good. And I said, well, what I want to know is, did you do your best? And he said, yeah, I really did. And I said, well, look at it. Do you think it looks better than it did last time? And I could see the look in his eyes and the smile. And he's like, I really do. And it was amazing to see that it clicked with him. And hopefully it's something that will stick with him for the rest of his life. So, I don't know, just thought it was neat. Thought I'd share it with you guys. Sorry for 2 vlogs in a row. I know a lot of people don't like to just sit and listen to talk, but I wanted to share the lights with you guys. I wanted to share that moment that happened today, but I've got several projects that'll be coming out. Probably be posting one here in the next couple of days, one that I videoed quite a while ago that I've just been needing to edit. So thanks for watching. Click that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.